August 6, 1945, the world changed forever. In New Mexico, the first atomic bomb was detonated, ushering in a new atomic age. But if you think the date was etched in stone, then brace yourself because we're about to rewrite history. It turns out another event on this day proved even more pivotal, shaping everything from global communication to your daily life. It's a story of genius under wraps, of victories not declared, and a race against time when every tick of the clock meant lives hanging in the balance. Meet the top secret team of codebreakers led by the enigmatic Alan Turing. They worked in hushed tones, their actions veiled in secrecy as they grappled with a puzzle that threatened to change the course of World War II. Their weapon of choice, math. Their mission impossible, decoding the Enigma, a German machine that was thought to be unbreakable. Now let's rewind a bit. Imagine yourself in the early days of World War II. Europe is a battlefield and secrets are exchanged through coded messages. The Germans employed something called the Enigma machine. It was like a fancy typewriter that scrambled letters, turning plain text into gibberish, making it unreadable to anyone who intercepted the message unless, of course, they had the key to decipher it. And the catch here was that the key changed constantly, making it nearly impossible to crack the code. It was believed that Enigma was so advanced that any attempt to break its codes would be futile, much like trying to find a needle in a haystack. So the world turned to mathematics, specifically the brilliant mind of Alan Turing. Born on June 23, 1912, Turing's story is one of both triumph and tragedy. He was a mathematician and computer scientist, a pioneer whose contributions laid the groundwork for modern computing. But his life was far from easy. In 1952, he faced a turbulent period after being charged with gross indecency due to his homosexuality. Rather than living openly, he chose the tragic path of taking his own life in 1954 at the age of 41. His death was a profound loss for the world of science. Now back to his heroic feat during World War II. Turing joined the British effort to crack the Enigma code, and what he did next shocked the world. Faced with an unbreakable encryption method, Turing and his team didn't throw in the towel. Instead, they dove deep into mathematics and engineering, creating what is considered to be the first programmable computer called the bomb machine. This marvel of its time was designed to do only two things. First, to test potential encryption keys, and second, to search for patterns within the seemingly random jumble of letters generated by Enigma. It was a brilliant strategy, yet a daunting task. The Enigma machine was capable of generating billions of letter combinations daily, making it a ticking clock for the Allied forces. Each day that passed without breaking the code meant valuable intelligence was out of reach. Turing and his team, however, were undeterred. Working day and night, they pursued their goal with unwavering determination. They knew that every second counted, and suddenly, on that fateful day in 1945, everything changed. They had done the impossible. They cracked the Enigma code. You might wonder why this breakthrough wasn't front-page news at the time. Well, it's all about secrecy. During wartime, keeping secrets close to the vest is crucial. If the Germans had known that the Allies had cracked the code, they would have simply changed the encryption method, rendering all the hard work useless. So the victory remained a secret, known only to a few. But now let's talk about the impact. Historians estimate that Turing's efforts shortened the war by as much as 2 years. That's a lot of time and lives saved. The Enigma code held vital military secrets. By deciphering it, the Allies gained insight into enemy movements, strategies, and communications. They learned about everything from troop deployments to shipment of supplies. It was like having a secret weapon, one that couldn't be seen but made all the difference. Picture this: you're playing a game of chess and your opponent keeps making moves you can't counter. You have no idea what their next move will be. This is how the Allies felt before they cracked the Enigma code. Now imagine someone whispering the opponent's plans in your ear. That's the advantage Turing's team provided. They gave the Allies the upper hand, helping them predict enemy actions and strategize effectively. For instance, they knew about German U-boat movements, allowing the Allies to protect their ships and convoys. They also uncovered enemy plans, disrupting potential attacks before they occurred. It was a game changer. Turing and his team didn't just crack the Enigma code once. They set up systems to do it repeatedly, staying several steps ahead of the Germans. As the war raged on, they kept refining their methods. They developed more sophisticated versions of the bomb machine, each one faster and more accurate than the last. It was a race against time, and they were winning. But here's where things get really interesting. We often think of spies and secret agents when it comes to cracking codes. But Turing and his crew were different. They were mathematicians and engineers. They didn't work in the shadows. Instead, they operated in the realm of numbers and algorithms. Their weapon wasn't a gun or a knife. It was logic and deduction. They took on the Germans not on the battlefield, but in the quiet of their labs. It was a battle of wits, a silent war where the stakes couldn't have been higher. As the war drew to a close and the Allies prepared for victory, the importance of Turing's work became even clearer. The secrets revealed through the Enigma code played a significant role in shaping the peace that followed. They helped in planning post-war strategies and deciding how to allocate resources and in understanding the true strength of the enemy. It was as if the war had been fought twice, once on the battlefield and again in the realm of intelligence. And Turing and his team were the unsung heroes of the Second War. So let's rewind history a bit. Let's go back to August 6, 1945. The first atomic bomb has just been detonated in New Mexico, marking a new era in warfare. But unknown to most, another historic event has unfolded that same day. In the hushed tones of a top-secret facility, Alan Turing and his team have cracked the Enigma code, a feat that will change the course of World War II and shape the future of computing. It's a story of brilliance under wraps, of victories not declared, and a race against time. Turing's work shortened the war, saving countless lives and reshaping the path to victory. His legacy extends beyond the war, influencing the digital age we live in today. But what if you could go back in time to the very day, August 6, 1945, and witness this historic moment firsthand? How would you feel knowing that you were present as the world shifted on its axis? Could you imagine the weight of history in that moment? Would you be awestruck, inspired, or perhaps a bit overwhelmed? And now let's fast forward to today. Can you imagine a world without computers or the internet? Without Turing's pioneering work that might have been our reality. His contributions laid the foundation for modern computing, influencing everything from encryption methods to artificial intelligence. Yet despite his monumental contributions, Turing's name might not be as well known as some other historical figures. It's time to rewrite history and give credit where it's due. And that's why we're on a mission to share these untold stories with the world. Stories of individuals like Alan Turing whose contributions have shaped our world, but often gone unrecognized. If you, too, want to be part of this mission, if you want to ensure that such stories continue to be told, then we invite you to join our growing community. Hit that subscribe button and become part of our journey through time and discovery. Together, we can keep these stories alive, ensuring that the world never forgets the contributions of those who came before us. So what will it be? Will you step into the past and witness history in the making, or will you stand with us today as we honor the legacy of those who have shaped our world? Either way, the choice is yours. But remember, history is not just about dates and events. It's about the people who make it. It's about the stories that connect us all. So choose wisely, for you are part of that story. If you've enjoyed this journey through time, if you've been inspired by the story of Alan Turing and his team, then we invite you to show your support. A simple tap of the like button can make a big difference, helping us to reach more history enthusiasts like yourself. But don't stop there. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What surprised you the most about Alan Turing's story? How do you think his work impacted the outcome of World War II? Your comments have the power to spark a conversation, to connect history lovers from around the globe. And if you're eager to dive deeper into the world of historical tales and captivating stories, then we have the perfect recommendation for you. Our channel is your gateway to more fascinating narratives that bring the past to life. from tales of courageous explorers to stories of ingenious inventors. Each video is a new adventure through time. So go ahead, click that subscribe button and join us on our channel where history comes to life and the adventure never ends.